This just in. Ding dong, West Wilson is gone.
Extra, rage all about it.
You're fired.
You face.
Don't let the doorknob hit you or the good Lord split you, West.
We've not seen such a monumental firing since Jax Taylor got fired. I didn't know it could get better than that.
I was just going to say, this feels better for me personally because like I could stop watching The Valley and I wouldn't miss it. I would miss watching Summer House.
Yeah.
It's a show that's very near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
I feel wronged by West Wilson personally. So
Yeah.
this was, a personal vendetta I had for him to not be on my TV screen anymore.
Couldn't disagree with that. Super happy West got fired. I think a little better that Jax got fired. If we're doing the scale, Jax wins for sure.
Well, yeah,
that's
he's
a way
horrible,
better firing.
Or, he was. I don't
Yeah.
know where he's at on his journey now, hopefully
fine.
healing.
Until we do know.
Jax is going to be Jaxing whether there's a TV on him or not. So, or a camera on him or not. So like, if I had to stop watching The Valley because of it, I would be okay.
Yeah.
I would not be okay to stop watching Summer House. Just means too much to me, Mike.
But why would you have to stop watching either?
Because if West was on, I mean, granted, this is our non-paying jobs. So I
The love of the game.
I couldn't stop watching Summer House, even if we weren't
yeah.
doing this show, because I love the show so much. I could stop watching The Valley if Jax was on it and I was like trying to take a stand against the man.
It was nice that we didn't really have to do anything on this one. Like we were saying every week, like we're not talking about Jax anymore. Okay, Jax totally ate up the entire episode. So like we have to talk about Jax again. But like, let's take a vote. Who would like it if we never spoke this dude's name again? Like I felt like, that's how, it's literally
Jax,
how we got our
the
one and only
thing
sponsor.
I'm appreciative of Jax Taylor for is Barry.
Yeah.
Barry and
That's
Meteor
hilarious. I
Vineyards.
forgot
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
This is the reason. And listen, you might be right. Jason and Janet and Danny and Nia might be getting me empty, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Christ.
What? It was his idea. You said it. He's the idea guy. 2 thumbs up on that
He's
one.
the idea guy.
Yeah.
But it was just nice that we didn't have to like beg and plead for this and be like, I can't believe, Bravo, what are you doing? And whatever. It's like they just decided like this guy has spat in everyone's face, including the network's face, because like they had a whole other plan for Amanda and now they have to figure out like what they're
And apparently
gonna do
him,
with
like
her.
you said. Like who knows if that
And him,
Ozarks
yeah.
thing was real or how real it was.
I think
but
it was pretty real.
it seemed
I think so, too.
real-ish. Yeah. Like so that he ruined he ruined 2 shows.
Yeah.
He ruined, let's say 2. He ruined a full Ozarks. Let's give him that one. Off, dude. You earned it. Let's give him that one. Full cancellation of a show. Nice job. And then 2 halfies, right? These other 2 aren't going to get canceled because of it, but they're a little bump in the road, little like, you definitely ruined a couple seasons now,
Yeah, like who knows what Summer House is going to be this coming summer?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If they get rid of those idiots, it'll be fine. Like
They
I
have
think
to get rid of Amanda.
Paige, they got rid. Like they didn't get Paige left,
Yes.
and we were all like, "Oh, I don't know. This might not work out." And I think it was 6 episodes, and I was like, "All right, Paige isn't here." Love Paige.
Yeah.
But I didn't even like a little bit miss her.
I didn't worry. I knew I was going to miss her. I didn't worry that the show wouldn't succeed. And I don't worry that the show's not going to succeed. I genuinely have no idea what they're going to serve us.
Yeah, that's rough.
And
if she would have been here this summer, honestly, I don't even know if this would have all gone down the way that it did, because I think that Paige would have been so clocking shit from like the jumpiest jump that you could jump, and
Well,
like she might have let him know like you're f***ing done if you want to continue on this path, because I just feel like she would have clocked it and said something to him that would have scared the shit out of him, and it might have made him kind of retract a little bit, or whatever when you go backwards.
Retract, yeah.
Recoil.
And just like not be as brazen as he was with everything. And then we wouldn't have got the explosion that we did. And it's honestly so nice to know sooner than later who you're dealing with in both West and Amanda. Like, I hope that they ride off into the sunset and get burned in the sun. I don't know. like I don't have, she might have gotten in the way of that. And we would have had to have been kind of stuck with them, kind of trying to figure it out for another few seasons.
No thanks.
I don't know.
I'm really grateful that he's gone. They got the memo.
Yeah.
Sometimes the trash does take itself out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, pretty pumped on that one.
There were a few other stories though that have happened in the last few days. Are we covering them?
Yeah. Yeah, the last time we did this was just like we were doing these every week, and then a few weeks went by and we didn't. And then last week, all we had was the Jesse timeline because it was just like a last minute throw together. And so we just gathered up everything that we could for the day to get you something tonight. But yeah, it's all we had time for.
But there were like Lindsay
good
Hubbard
stuff.
is activated,
Yeah.
and by the way, I don't blame you one iota, Lindsay. You deserve to be activated. This guy's such a scumbag.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read her?
Yeah.
Okay. Couple things. This is from Lindsay Hubbard. Wes Wilson, you are trash. Trying to get people to not watch our show that I brought you on. You should move immediately. 2, I haven't seen Tuesday's Aftermath episode. None of us have, Lindsay, because they're really making us wait for these screeners. But I feel it in my bones that it is good. Even though we know some people didn't listen, still good. In the City is just heating up. We are halfway, and holy shit, what a roller coaster of a season. 4, our In the City reunion was so good, we might have 2 parts. 5, I'm on Carl's podcast tomorrow. Sleep well, team. Cannot wait to hear her on More Life.
No, me too. It's gonna be the great. Even Ciara was even on that, and I haven't even listened to that yet. I want to listen to this shit live.
Oh, I listened to Ciara's.
I mean, I'm sure it was right. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like Lindsay on there. I just feel like she's ready to explode.
That's right. That's like Ciara's was lovely because
Yeah.
they're friends and they're just chatting.
Yeah.
And, you know, Ciara has like such depth to her. This was before any of that shit
Yeah.
happened. So it's going to be in fuego, in my humble opinion. The next thing she tweeted out was, "Good morning. I hope everyone slept well last night. I know I did. Woke up with some more thoughts in case anyone cares. 1, maybe Wes Wilson should go on his podcast and publicly apologize to me for using my daughter as clickbait and a decoy to distract from his secret relationship with Amanda instead of talking shit about the show that he was so fortunate for me to put him on. 2, Wes has tried to threaten my career slash show now 3 times, and it's quite frankly disgusting. No other word to describe it." Then she said, "First, when he was on a podcast after I had Gemma and told everyone there's quote unquote no way I could come back to Summer House, we should have known then. He's not smart, but we are. Then with his diabolical decision-making skills to manipulate Amanda. Amanda has had she's in the pool of blame with him.
Yeah.
Into dating him and threaten the status of our friend group and future of the show. And now trying to get people not to watch Tuesday's episode that he participated in, by the way. So that's the kind of dude he is, in case anyone still had questions."
This dude really came in acting like such a rookie. Even to think back about the reunion when Paige was there and just basically said, "You're all up in the group chat being like, this is the greatest summer of all time. This is the greatest season that the show's ever had. This is so exciting." And she talks about, your spatial awareness is off. These people's lives are totally blowing up right now. These people are getting divorced. These people are like, and like she said it all to him. It was just so perfect. It was so perfect. And the way that he is handling everything, like you never put something out there. Listen, I do it all the time, but that's because I do what I do and I don't know anything. and I never run into these people, these New Yorkers. But like if you should not tell anyone, you should not put into the audience head that like, surely she can't come back, because an audience will just kind of listen to that and then kind of think about it and go, yeah, she probably shouldn't come back. Like, even if they don't know their asses from their heads and it doesn't matter, like, it's such a delicate, like, ecosystem out there that, like, one thing can trip.
Don't even put that out there.
Yeah, it's bad juju. It's bad energy. It's bad to just, like, I've seen it a million times where, like, I've worked with a lot of casting people where, like, they can be onto something, and then if they get a hint that like the showrunner is like kind of looking at it sideways, suddenly like that person is no longer even being considered, and like it was just the tipping point for that person, and all it takes is one like one funny like grunt or one funny like side eye or like whatever it is, and like it can change the trajectory of someone's life.
I've been on the receiving end of it. It is so brutal.
Yes,
and it's for nothing. They're like, oh, she's 5'11". I don't want a 5'10" and a half. Like it's nobody's gonna know. It's half an inch.
Yeah.
Like it could just be anything.
It could be anything.
It could be anything. And when you speculate about it, when you do, when I do, we're three schmucks with a podcast, which was the working title of the show before Natalie came out with Showmance.
Three schmucks.
Wait, you know that movie Dinner with Schmucks, podcast with Schmucks?
No.
Yes.
Is there something?
Should that
Yes.
be the news show?
Yeah.
Three schmucks.
Yeah, three schmucks.
Three
That
schmucks
actually,
in the news.
yeah, that's right. But point being is we are three schmucks with a podcast, just bouncing around ideas, trying to armchair expert things, looking into what we see on the show, the historical knowledge we have from watching you for a decade. You're actually on the show, bro.
Yeah.
You know Lindsay. Lindsay
Yeah.
brought you onto this platform. It's such a different, it carries so much more weight when
Yeah.
you say it as opposed to these three schmucks.
Yeah, dance with the one who brought you. Like, just like it, because it just felt like he was really trying to kind of get in and maneuver and manipulate, because I never saw him as malicious. I saw him as stupid. And now I'm looking at him like, you probably were trying to cast this yourself. If you've already got like, you've already basically cast a whole other like Ozark show, then you had people in mind that you wanted. So you knew what you were doing. You're putting it out into the universe. Like, she's a little old. She's got a baby. We don't. I mean, this is a summer house. Like and trying to act like so whatever about it. But because he's got friends, he wants to take over the summer house. What?
So two things. One, somebody made a comment that like that's Wes's plan is to take Kyle out and like take out the king and become, you take out the king, you get to become the king, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Sorry, I didn't make the rules.
Short king.
Is Kyle that tall?
He's taller than little short, stout ginger sticks.
Okay. Dude, the other thing, how many girls did Wes bang because he was like, I can get you on Ozarks? And now.
That ship has sailed.
Sorry, I know you don't like it when I touch my thingy. This thingy, not my other thingy. She likes that part.
Oh, okay, guys, it's a family show.
It is. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
She doesn't like that either, actually. But wait, what was I going to say?
You said how many women has he stooped from saying I could get you on
and
the
now
Ozarks?
they can't get. Now they're not on the show, and how mad they're like you, son of. Not only
I got an STD for that.
totally.
Yeah, exactly.
You said I was going to be on that show.
Yeah.
What a dick. They're like, you better get me in the 4th of July party. And he's like, totally, 100%.
Yeah.
Womp, womp. That's
right.
not happening either. Because
Yeah.
Look, those girls are so mad. There's
By
got
the
to be
way,
15 of them.
Any girl that West invited to any of the upcoming summer house parties, because I'm sure he did, like, oh yeah, just stop by. You should all drop his name and they should let you in,
100.
and then everyone should just,
100.
Have
Pour
a
one
party.
out. Pour one out
Yeah,
for
pour
Wes.
one out for little
Everyone can go
Westy.
and be like,
Oh God, that was part of. I ordered 2 different deliveries today. I meant to get Loverboy delivered.
barf.
Maybe
that's right.
tomorrow.
Wait, what
Maybe I'll
happened
get it
to our
tomorrow.
$837,000 worth of Loverboy that we bought originally?
We
First
drank
of all-
it, or then you gave it away.
No, I ended up throwing a ton of it away because like it was just in there forever, and like we were never gonna drink the
Yeah,
ones
no,
that were in there. They were the
listen,
grossest ones. Like, and I didn't like Kyle at the time, so I wasn't like trying to do him any favors, you know.
Oh, poor Kyle.
Okay, so someone messaged into Demois, and it said, mutual friend has spent a lot of time with West and Amanda since the statement came out. Said they're really tense around each other, and that since they returned from Italy, the relationship seems to be falling apart, and wouldn't be surprised if a breakup was coming soon. So then someone else,
So in love.
this was like a public thread, Real Moms of Bravo, love that name, said, what I want to know is why did Amanda still go to Italy with West when her ex and friends are convincing her this man is manipulative? This is why I don't feel bad for her, because it's just like
It was turning down a trip to Italy. Let's get real.
well,
Pick any other spot. And I'm like, I'm not going. Well, Italy, maybe just one
No,
last.
but she
She
could
could
go by
herself.
herself.
That's
She's
right.
clearly got money. She was able to pay 150 grand that I
Maybe
owed in back
maybe
rent.
she's cash poor right now.
Okay.
I don't care.
Whatever.
Daddy will pay
Yeah,
for it.
go on OnlyFans with those big jugs.
Okay, if Hubs is honest with her, as we imagine her to be, she's still choosing to travel to Italy and spit in his mouth. At some point, you have to let the sinking ship sink.
Please
Lindsay, God bless, doing the Lord's work, says, correct. After I talked to Amanda on tomorrow's episode, which is the aftermath of Summer House, once we wrapped, she told me she was still going to go to Italy. That's when I knew, insert your last line here. And then the last line is, at some point you have to let the sinking ship sink.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't feel bad for her, because you are repeatedly just doing whatever you want and not heeding the advice of Kyle loves you. If you can't make heads or tails out of anything because you know you have pissed everybody off royally,
Yeah.
you still know this guy cares deeply about you. I don't know why. I don't know how this happened. I just know this is the case. And he's sitting here saying, there's no plan for you. He doesn't care for you. This isn't right. And she knows better.
I mean, we've probably said this a million times and probably a million comments have said it. It's Kyle cheated on her before they got engaged and married and lived their life, right? And she still agreed to all of it, right? And then brought it up all the time. So this will be the West. That's the thing with West, is that she was told, I think we did say this.
Yeah,
maybe you brought it up, that like she was told that she shouldn't do this. I was told, all my friends said I shouldn't be with you, and I'm with you anyways.
Oh,
You're gonna,
it's so
using that.
Here we go again.
Yeah, exactly. Same kind of deal. Yeah, we'll talk about it more when we'll do In the City after this. But there's been a few comments now of people who have gone to school with, who are like, oh, I went to school with Amanda, and like full twat face day one.
Yeah.
Mean girl, like your stereotypical just little bitchy girl. And I'll talk about it when we do In the City, so go watch it. But yeah, I know that girl.
I will say, in this episode of In the City that we're going to cover, like Mike said, go watch it. You do see there's a moment that she has that is so reminiscent of how she was in Summer House. The few moments where she was like, she always fought in a really gross way with Kyle, but we weren't clocking it because we thought Kyle was the big bad wolf. But then when she was fighting with Hannah, or when she was fighting with Luke, she was so awful. It's truly untenable the way that she fights. It's the from the pitch of her voice, from her inarticulate nature to the nonsensical way that she's trying to tell you she's right. All of that, we still see it in present day and In the City. And it's like, yeah, maybe that's who you were when you were in 6th, 7th, 8th high school. Dude. This is just, you've never, and I don't know this totally for sure, but like, it seems like if we poll the audience, you haven't really matured or grown out of that.
Listen, I'll say it now. I grew up in Orange County, in Newport Beach specifically, and I was single mom, no money. So don't be like, oh, you're a rich kid. Not a rich kid. I was one of the poor kids. But I went to school with a lot of kids whose parents had so much money, like crazy, stupid money. And not all of them, but almost all of these kids were assholes and thought that like, oh, no, I did all that stuff. All those things that my parents or even my grandparents did 50 years ago to set up our family, that busted their asses for however long, came up with a thing that everyone bought, owns all the real estate in Orange County because great grandpa bought the orange, like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't do any of that. You didn't do a single piece of it. No. You don't work for any of these people now. You're a 16-year-old going to high school. I'm happy for you. Happy grandpa and dad did all, but shut the up. Drive your little Mercedes back home. Stop acting like this is your money and your career and your hard work and your privilege.
Achievement.
Your achievement, right, is a better word, because it's not. And it might be someday, maybe you'll go to college and do the thing and take over the Great. Talk to me in 25 years. These kids had the most crazy entitlement, and all of, like I said, not all of them, the craziest, the richest dad, the richest parents literally owned 45% of Orange County, developed it for 100 bazillion years. The kid and his sister, two of the coolest kids in our whole school, worked every summer at dad's place, construct, like doing work forever, right? And these two were the coolest kids you ever met.
Oh, I love that.
Rich as all hell, right? All the other kids, bratty, like entitled, bitchy Amandas. They were all, the more I watch her now, and these, like you said, there's these moments, which again, we'll talk about it. I was like, oh, you're the kid whose parents made it, busted their ass, worked super hard, got rich, and you think that you did that too.
Yeah.
You didn't. You just popped out a mom. That's all.
She's that bitch that gives every girl a bad rep. Like whenever you hear a group of guys in the garage drinking because they've been sequestered to the garage and not allowed to drink inside, so they've just got their beer.
Bubblies.
Yeah.
And I would be the guys drinking in the garage.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be the one in the kitchen with the ladies.
Watching old tapes of
kibitzing.
Lilith
Yeah.
Fair.
Hell yeah.
And then I would be like, so.
Yeah. All tips of Lilith Fair.
What's up? See you there, Shannon.
But like she's the oh, don't let my old lady know about that. Like she's the old lady that like all the guys talk about, that it's like she's gonna ride my ass so hard tonight if she finds out that we stopped by a second location bar, like, which is just like, I don't know many women at all that are really like that. But the ones that I do know have literally ruined lives, ruined parties, ruined weddings, ruined trips.
Yeah.
Like they are, listen, I got a DUI when I was 16, my fault. But I never planned on driving that night. My two friends that were basically a Kyle and Amanda, I went with them. It was the party before our senior year started. And they got in a huge fight.
Famous last words.
So, and she storms off, starts walking home. And so then he's like, okay, I got to go. I got to get back I got to go like find her, and I'm like, okay. And then so he's like going to drive me home. But then he's like, we're driving right by your house. I'm just going to stop here. You just take my car. And I'm like, what? Like I was not planning on driving that night. And like I had to drive his car to my house because of this stupid, ridiculous high school kids fight that they got into every weekend. Everywhere we went
couple
anywhere.
was the worst.
Yes, they were the worst, but they were two of my best friends. Like I grew up, I went to Christian school with one of them, the dude. Actually, he was my first kiss. This was years and that was my 7th grade first kiss. We're now in juniors in high school, about to be seniors. So this is how much longer that is afterwards. But like, again, my fault, but I have to drive his piece of shit car home. He has a light out, doesn't tell me there's a light out. So I get pulled over, and then also there's a case of beer in the back seat that I never, like, this is just not how I operate. Like, this isn't my...
Clearly.
You got hosed.
So watch out. Don't have friends like this because it will seep into, like I said, whether it's like the reason that the cops get called at your house party because they're yelling and screaming out front or in the back or something like that.
By the way, and they were the designated drivers.
Yes.
So all the drunk kids are having fun playing beer pong somewhere, and these two assholes get the cops called on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's one of those like, well, she's always been nice to me. It's one of those situations. Like, do not have friends like these couples.
Do you guys think Amanda is getting asked back to Summer House?
No.
I don't think so.
I want to say no because I really don't want. I need a break from her on my screen.
I can't imagine. What would she do there? She won't have any friends. Kyle is not going to bring her. Like, if I assume now that Kyle is definitely going to be coming back.
I would be shocked if he wasn't.
Yeah, because now it's going to be the summer of Kyle, the summer of single Kyle. I'm sure little, what's her name? My little Sally
Bailey?
Carson's probably going to cruise out. Somebody said the other day, like, that Bailey and Kyle would make a good match.
No. That's like gasoline and matches, those two, in my opinion.
Isn't Kyle in his 40s?
Yeah.
No, well, how old is Bailey? 31?
Yeah, and he's like 44.
They might have a little smooching.
I don't think they're right for each other but here's the thing.
They're right for a summer, maybe
a makeout, and because he's kissing everybody.
Yeah.
And he looks like a great kisser.
And she's got those big naturals. That's clearly his jam.
That's right.
Yeah.
They either completely recast or they are obviously cherry picking from the cast that they have now. Kyle 100% has to be asked back. If we can get Saint Ciara, she'll be on there. And Carl has to come back because it's Kyle's dude, right?
That's my bro.
Jesse has
Yeah.
to come back.
Yeah.
'Cause he's in
KJ
a
is
good
like
spot.
been like I don't know
KJ,
what.
Here's the-
100%.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna like. 100% yes, but like, does KJ need? Because maybe you
No, because
know,
Mia
like,
is-
maybe KJ needs a summer off. I don't know.
He maybe does, but I don't think Bravo's going to be caring for him in that way. I think that they're going to
Dude,
be
that
like,
would
you
be
were a hit, everyone
wild,
loves you,
dude.
so we're going to give you an offer, and it's going to be up to KJ to accept or decline.
Right, but
But
then I think Mia and Ciara step in because there was a rumor. I don't know if it's true that like that he kind of blew his wad on that summer house paycheck, got into a little trouble. Has that like I don't know like
Where else is KJ
he
going to make
needs
money?
either what
KJ needs a little scratch in his pocket.
he's a supermodel.
wait, what trouble did
just
he get
mean-
into?
Just a little money trouble, like getting
He's living
Probably-
with Ciara.
250 grand dropped on you for the for being on TV in the summer is a little hard to deal with.
Meaning like he overspent and then
Yeah,
couldn't
I
pay.
think he ran out of money, and
Oh,
I think
got
that
it,
he had to
got
move
it.
in with one of the girls.
I
I hope I'm not screwing that up.
you
Yeah,
can
listen,
come
that's
out
why I
and
said,
live
like, I
with
don't
me and
know,
then
like,
we'll
it
hang
seems like it's true, but it's not, it hasn't been a big story, and like, whatever. Wait, I'm no one to talk. Been there. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff looking at us right now. But so I think if KJ comes back, I would enjoy that. I loved KJ. I loved watching KJ and Dara. I get why they can't be together right now. I just hope that
It would be interesting to see.
I hope somebody's taking care of him. I hope someone's being like, all right, dude, we're going to do this, but we're going to look out for you. I'm taking care of the money. We're doing, like just if all of that is true, then KJ needs to be taken care of. And if he wants to come back to Summer House, great. I love KJ.
I would love for him
But
to be back.
I don't want him to himself because no one's going to look out for him. And you're right. Bravo's not.
But Mia's a star. Mia's coming back.
Yeah.
100%. So like if they're casting for cherry picking from single, Mia's coming
Single
back.
Mia.
Right?
What? Nothing. It's nothing.
So she will, even if Ciara's not back because she's too busy dancing with the stars.
Whoa, bro.
Oh,
It's
They're
like she just
excited
wanted to
about
tell
Mia.
him you ate those in their mind. She left hers here.
Yeah,
But she just
she's-
wants to tell him those are also mine.
that's right.
Those are not
You
yours,
tell him, Minnie.
Peppy.
They're all hers. Point being is that Mia will watch. So even if Ciara can't do it because of Love Island and Dancing with the Stars, Mia will watch over him like nobody's business.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see, because I do think him and Dara have a really beautiful relationship, regardless of like the dating stuff. And I'm very much pulling for the fact that they consciously uncoupled for whatever that means for them. So it would be interesting to see how they deal with that over the summer.
Yeah.
Because I find them to be good communicators and really lovely to one another. Bailey would have to come back. I feel like she was such a star.
Yeah.
I feel like Ben and Sabrina.
Yeah, I bring Sabrina.
Brainer.
And also,
Levi?
surprise attack.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if Bailey comes back, Levi has to come back because
no.
well, as our imaginary friend, you can't have Bailey without imaginary friend.
Yeah, there's something about
Imaginary
it. Like,
friend goes everywhere.
I
with you.
loved Levi. I just don't know if she's going to get a second chance because she was like popcorn in the pan that didn't
No, but
pop.
You can't leave your imaginary friend.
No,
It's like
I
physics
agree.
doesn't.
I
It
think
doesn't
it's
work.
I think it's gonna be up to Bailey to really lean. Like, listen, the network is the network. They're gonna have all the shots called exactly how they want to.
Yes.
But if Bailey leans in really hard and is like, "This is a weird year. Like half the people, like this is my girl. Like I don't know. I think that
They're gonna need-
she could try hard, even if Levi's just a friend of and comes every
Listen.
couple weekends or something.
Fine. I
you
can
know?
see her totally as a friend
Yeah.
of.
But yeah, I feel like Bailey needs her bestie.
If Twat Face is gone, if Ciara is like, I'll pop in, but I'm not coming back all the way for scheduling, whatever, right? Then Lindsay's probably busy at that point, right? Lindsay's probably
Lindsay's
just
never too busy for a paycheck.
not too busy, but like probably just a pop in type situation,
Yeah.
not there every week, right?
like this summer, like how she was every other weekend.
Yeah, maybe a little less because like in the city's happening and like I don't know. I'm just guessing, but like now we're sausage fest. Like we're gonna need. No offense, but we're gonna need some ladies in bikinis, right?
Well, Sabrina takes the place of one of them, right?
But, I mean, she'll
but
be
she's taken. So like
But
again,
if
I'm not
you
trying to
don't
be a
bring
pervy
KJ and you
sexist,
bring
but like,
Dara,
yeah, you need.
because Dara would be a great listen.
But in
I want
front of
KJ to.
oh,
I
you
want
said if you
KJ,
don't bring
KJ's
KJ,
earned his
you
spot. I
can't
want
bring.
him.
Yeah, you can't bring KJ and have Dara banging dudes. That would not be nice. KJ would be so sad.
Yeah.
That
No,
would be
that's
you got to pick one.
That's the problem is that you might have to pick one.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, listen, I don't even know, like,
Because it'd be too fresh for him. Because this
but you
is
can't
literally
leave
starting.
KJ off the summer house and then bring Dara on, and she's banging dudes, and KJ's getting in recovery just watching Dara
That's
bang
what I'm
dudes all
saying.
summer.
That's
Either
what I'm
way,
saying.
lose.
You would have to pick one or the other. It's
then
too
you have to
fresh.
pick KJ.
No, then you have to pick Dara.
No, because then KJ watches her all summer long. No, thank you. Barf.
But
We
like,
don't know. This is why they should be on together.
But
And
what
Ciara's
if
going to be
Dara
making
starts-
so much money. She'll probably float him. Listen, what do I know? I don't know. But I could just see Ciara finding a place for him in her new team of people that she's going to have to hire because she's going to have offers coming out of her asshole.
She's also probably gone 60% of the year right now because
Yeah.
she's traveling all over the place. So for KJ to be there to watch her cat, because we love Jasper,
That's true.
it's probably so helpful for her while
Yeah.
he gets some stability, gets back
Yeah.
on his feet. I hear what you're saying. We need single chicks on the show too, but Amanda was in a relationship, so we got to think of Sabrina's basically taking Amanda's spot. So that relationship via relationship, right? So that's done. So then
about Miha.
Oh, that's
feel
what I
like-
was gonna say.
I feel like we
Miha's
need Ciara
coming.
for Miha. Like you get the most bang for your buck with Miha if you bring Ciara also, because it's the love story. It's the two women that were always supposed to be friends, and this dude brought
it's
them
the
together.
First Wives Club
Yeah.
No.
kind of thing, you
Yeah,
know?
no, it's your favorite
not.
movie.
It is the other woman.
Other Woman.
Red Up Shining Fall, the other woman summer house version.
Yeah.
Wait, we need to find one more. Who can we get? Don't say Amanda.
Listen, I'm sure that West has banged
One of
literally
the
half
Ozark
of the West
chicks.
Village, so I think you'll be able to
It's
find
like
a
shooting
roster.
fish in a barrel.
One
Yeah.
of the Ozarks girls that he banged that didn't get a shot. She
Okay,
should get to
But Dara
come.
is also one, so
Okay, that could be. That could be.
But listen to this. Hear me out. If Dara comes full time and Lindsay's part time, Dara was kind of part time. So that's another slot. So really you just need, because Lindsay's going to pop in,
yeah,
you really just need one more. And Miha would be the best choice.
yeah, because everyone's interested in her right now.
Yeah. She's beautiful. She
Just
seems
say
sweet.
She's not unfriendly to look at.
When we were putting this stuff together, I already had an entry for the Wes Wilson's Fired because basically we just go on Coca's Instagram and she's got everything worth reading, you know, and then Dumois has some stuff. But this is a double up, but I had to keep it because it was just too good to not. This is a dude that doesn't know he's gonna be fired in 5 seconds. Look how he is so. Yes.
Smug.
I've arrived. Look I'm a fashionista. I've got a horsehair.
But that was forever ago.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this
this
was
was
This was
before.
literally
No, got
days
it. Yeah, yeah,
before it all came crashing
had
down.
sex with Mia that day.
Yeah.
And then goes on the show, is hooking up with Amanda and denying it.
Sex with Miha.
Oh, Miha.
Don't
Sorry.
Look at this
Take my
stupid
lady's
face.
name in vain like that.
What is
That
that
is the
hair?
dumbest face
Wash
I've
your
ever
hair.
seen. Wash your face, bitch. All of it has to go.
We're not.
But yeah, this was the
fans.
same. We already had a
Wash
Wes
my
Wilson's
face.
Fired thing, but I had to save this because also the title. Wes Wilson may have to find somewhere else this summer. That's pretty good.
Don't go to the Jersey Shore. We don't want you.
Yeah, I hear Missouri's nice.
They
Try
got
not to-
I
lakes.
hear Missouri's nice this time
Yeah.
of year.
They got lakes.
Yeah.
There's a shore there.
Yeah.
Was there? You had a long thing in the text. Was that something you wanted to read?
Oh no, it's not that good. It took me 5 seconds to. Oh God, it's I'm unprepared. I'm supposed to have my teleprompter set up, and I don't. So
You never do.
No one ever tells the tech department.
I didn't know we had a tech department.
Yeah, hi, that's me.
Hey,
Very nice to meet you. I'm the tech department.
I'm craft services. I bring bread.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, shit.
wait, did we read this thing about Plan Brie? About Brie saying that Kyle slid into her DMs last night?
Oh my God, no, I forgot to. Wait, I thought that was West.
No, Kyle Cooke DM'd me last night saying what? He followed me at midnight and just sent a raised hand emoji. Listen, man, 40-year-olds, they don't know what they're doing in there.
I'm here for it. Who's Brie?
Brianna, chicken fry.
Oh.
So I think he's just trying to strike up a conversation with Chicken Fry. Listen, Kyle's still on his discovery
I
journey.
was gonna
right.
say Kyle's a detective right now.
Yeah.
Kyle's the we're not doing. Oh, we are doing it. I wonder if the private investigator that Kenny called was Kyle.
I just want to know, Brianna, what do you know and when did you know it?
Yeah,
That's
no,
why. That's Kyle's gonna find out.
and that's another one. You know what? Actually, there's also a rumor that Chicken Fry is like possibly like she's in talks. So there's
Summer House.
There's rumors going around that she's also like either somebody reached out to her or she's in talks or whatever. There's a little Chicken Fry buzz going on that she might join Summer House. I wouldn't hate that. I like her. She's very entertaining.
She is entertaining. She's
Yeah.
a good time.
That
I
means
don't know if
Portnoy
it's
might
better,
stop.
Oh my God, that'd be so gross.
Oh God. You know what's interesting about this whole thing? You know that saying, it's never the crime, it's always the cover up?
Yeah.
Obviously, the crime sucked. What they did to Ciara and Kyle, it wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Not cool, man. However, their cover up is so bad and it's blatantly obvious that you are lying to all of your friends, to all of America, to everyone in Italy. And it's just, that's where you're getting into more hot water.
Yeah.
That's because remember, Jesse said it wasn't just that you lied, it's that you made us feel crazy for even asking.
Yeah.
So would Jesse have he wouldn't have thought it was cool that they did this, right? But they dug their own grave by all of their actions after that, by lying about all this shit. And what's so crazy is that they refused to look at it.
Yeah.
Because on all 3 episodes of that finale or the reunion, they kept saying, no one had an affair. That's not the point.
It's not the point, but it still just makes me think like you definitely did if you're going that hard for it. Like
there was the time when Jesse was trying to push, like keep Ciara in the room with them. And I was like, that was like a weird, like attempt at
trying to triple bang,
do a little threesome situation. And somebody was like, no, that was Jesse trying to like, wingman his buddy.
That's what I thought.
Right? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Good call. I don't know if I was listening, but you're probably right.
No, you thought it was a threesome, a bid for a threesome.
It just was it was weird. Like maybe I never tried one of those before, so like that's why I probably
I've
was
never
like,
done this before, but I know that look. How do you know the look?
because
I've
I've seen some movies,
some movies,
some educational films. My
that
grandma
only appear on his phone screen.
My grandma walked out one night really late because the TV was too loud.
Why are you bringing your grandma into this?
Because I was, it's like a funny joke in our family, educational movies. I was watching, maybe it was something, it wasn't like porn, it was like a Skinamax type of deal. And she was like, well, fucking turn that shit on. And I was like, well, it's educational. She knew.
I always say my Grammy and your Grammy are so similar.
Oh, they are very similar.
My Grammy walked out and she had fell asleep on the couch. We were all visiting my sister at her new house. Grammy was asleep on the couch. My mom was in the bedroom with my sister's new baby, and Mike and I were in a bedroom that had nothing but like a blow up mattress. She had just moved in, and all we hear is Grammy walking through there. Jaina, and Gina's my mom. Jaina, come turn this TV off. They got people on it.
It's got people on it.
Mike and I think we were up the entire rest of the night just pissing ourselves. Like it was the
Literally
funniest shit that you just randomly woke up and heard an 80-something-year-old Grammy from where the hell is she from? Perry, Oklahoma. A little 87-year-old Grammy from Perry, Oklahoma.
They don't like.
Well, how is all this going on this TV screen? This is illegal.
Well, while we're talking about grandmas,
Oh, yeah.
I was home in New Jersey where we don't have that kind of accent, but I wish we do because it's really lovely.
You got just as good a one.
Yeah, we got a good one. And so I keep bringing Molly up, one of my best friends. Her mom went to go visit her mom, so Molly's grandma, and came back with all of these like jugs of fresh blueberries. And they were so good. And me and Molly and our friend Shawnee, we're just, Molly's brother Ryan, we're all sitting there just housing these. And we're just saying, these are the best blueberries. These are so good. And Mrs. McBride walks up the steps. She goes, Oh, aren't those good? Fresh off grandma's bush.
Wrong
As soon as
bush.
she said it, she knew what she said. She realized it. And she's like, you guys are so dirty. We're like, you just said these are fresh off grandma's bush, lady. Don't blame us.
Listen,
Anyway.
at one point, they weren't always a Grammy.
Fresh off grandma's.
Wait, what was I saying though?
Oh, so
Something
you were
cool?
saying you actually think because it was him trying to be a wingman, Jesse trying to be a wingman.
Yeah, so I think I now believe that to be the case. But it also makes me wonder if like he tried that a couple times, thinking like, oh, they're buddies again. Like it didn't work out for me. I'm gonna try to see what I'm gonna throw my ring in the hat to see if I can be the one. Because like almost became like a weird, not a weird game, but like with Sabrina and like Ben's weird how he would tell her, knowing that she would tell somebody else, and then Jesse, like it became this thing of like who can be the one that gets West and Ciara back together. I wonder if during part of his emotions during the reunion was his buddy also, like he had a buddy that did that to him, but also realizing like, oh, I pushed you to her. I'm like just looking at Ciara being like, I'm so sorry.
I'm unknowingly an accomplice.
Yeah, exactly.
In West's
Totally. Yeah.
plan.
Just being like, oh, what a dumbass. Now I know what everybody's talking about on the internet.
Yes, this is why he's such a dirty dog. Because every layer, it's how Lindsay posted that stuff and then woke up the next morning and said, and another thing.
Yeah.
Another 3 things. Good morning to everyone besides Wes Wilson.
Yeah.
Because you just, it's like fireworks. You know, you think they're over and then all of a sudden a few more shoot off. You're walking to your car after you think they're done. There's still more going off.
Yeah.
That's West.
And then your wiener gets blown off. Listen, there is this one person on Reddit. This is in the Summer House Bravo Reddit, and the user is Sailor Jupiter. And I'm not going to read it all. I literally screenshot. It's like 17 screenshots. That's how long it is. But she said, I reviewed and compiled every timeline I could find on West and Amanda saga and went through and added sources and links for each event and updated the full chronology. I tried to add everything people put in the comments that I could verify. All dates are approximate and all claims are alleged. Comment if there are more things you would like to see me add. And like most of this stuff is like, basically, I just want to tell Sailor Jupiter you're doing the Lord's work. And I'm going to maybe post this in our community post just so you can see, like, there's so much shit. There's so much more than we even like.
When does Sailor Jupiter, SAILORJUPITER 04.
Okay. That's the username on Reddit.
Sailor Jupiter, I see you. When does Sailor say everything started? Like if there was an affair?
So,
because it's got to go back to 2025.
Okay, so the first post is February 2025. Wes and Miha began dating. So she's really got everything in here so that you know exactly when everything happened. February 2025, Wes and Miha began dating exclusively. Wes confirmed this at the Summer House Season 10 Reunion Part 3. February 1st, 2025, Kyle attends Watch What Crappens after party and stays out until 7 a.m. Amanda was supposed to attend the event with Kyle and bailed, so he went by himself. And then I think it says this is confirmed in Summer House Season 10 Reunion Part 2. April 25th, 2025, Wes posts a TikTok in Los Angeles with Amanda. April 30th, Amanda posts an Instagram story that her hotel room is right next to West's. May 2025, Amanda allegedly moved apartments. This is from TikTok sleuths. May 14th, Amanda launches swimsuit collab or pictures of it with AHS font. What's AHS font? I don't know. May 18th, 2025, West posts a photo dump featuring Amanda with an interesting song choice, Best Friend by 50 Cent and Olivia. June 5th, a blind item seemingly about Amanda cheating on Kyle is tweeted by Crazy Days and Nights. So like it really did, it all might have started at this weekend that they were both in Los Angeles with hotel rooms right next to each other.
Was there any talk of why she didn't take, and I'm an old timey guy, but like why she didn't take his name? I know just only because you just rewatched it.
Oh, I don't know. They haven't said, I'm not there yet. I haven't seen if they talk about it. I'm wondering if she did legally, but stage name wise, didn't change from Batula.
Listen, I love you, Kyle, but Batula is way cooler than Cooke. Like,
yeah. I do like that name better. But wait a minute.
Okay.
In there, no, it makes perfect sense, right? Like their shit's right next to each other. They hook up in June. The summer starts in July. Like they start filming, meeting in July. And that's when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, West is standing up for her. Out of nowhere, the guy who doesn't want to get involved in any drama, he sits there like a mute during every reunion he's ever been a part of when confronted. And now all of a sudden he's in the middle of it all.
Wait, so you're saying July, like the first filming from jump?
I'm saying that if this is all true and they hooked up in June, if that blind item is correct.
June of last year,
Yes.
2025.
June 2025. Yeah.
Because their
Because
hotel
then the
rooms
next
were right
month
next to each
they
other.
start filming.
Yes. And then all of a sudden he's buddy with her and he's standing up for her with Kyle and he's hugging her and kissing her and grabbing her next to her breast and like doing all of those things that Mia
Choking
said.
her.
Dude,
Weird shit.
There's also a thing that I said early on about Amanda, and many people, as they do every week, thank you, my people, said, I agree with Mike.
Okay.
But I was like, she's acting like she's already got somebody. Or she's
She is,
cheating on
yeah.
him.
Yes,
or
yes,
that
100%,
she's
100%.
like she's not worried. She's not concerned with not having a
That's right.
partner because she's already replaced that partner. Is
Yeah.
how she's moving.
It's 1,000% it because
Yes.
when you like we know about all these things, but I didn't realize where they were lined up. So I'm just gonna read a few more. Okay, so June 5th, 2025 was the blind item. Amanda also on June 5th, 2025, Amanda posted an Instagram caption, broke my wedding vows.
That's right.
And then Wes posts a photo dump featuring Kyle, which is likely when Kyle visits Missouri and meets West's family. West's post also uses the song My Ex's Best Friend, which is like, doesn't make complete sense, but like still it's just an interesting
Yeah.
string of words. July
Wait, how
3rd.
does it not make sense?
Well, my ex's best friend. Oh, never mind. Because I was thinking,
A little slow, this one.
I'm sorry. Okay, that is really stupid. Because I'm really focused on Kyle right here. So I just, which is weird, and I apologize, and I'm embarrassed. July 3rd, 2025, Summer House begins filming season 10. Mid-July, in episodes from this time frame, Wes gets territorial with Jesse because Jesse wants to kiss Ciara. Wes calls Jesse weird and a bad friend and also tells Ben he misses Ciara. Wes gets handsy with Ciara. Meanwhile, Ciara says, I feel like everyone just wants to experience me. July 15th, Ciara texts and DMs Amanda, texts me back. Amanda then posts screenshots of those messages on March 4th, 2026. But those were from July 15th, 2025. July 21st, 2025, Amanda's birthday in the house. Kyle gives Amanda, okay, wait, where is the one? I'll just put the rest of it because these are all just like, I love that she's got every single thing in here, but like at this point now I'm looking for like when was Ciara's birthday that West went to, but then Amanda didn't go to. Like,
I feel like it was in November.
Yeah, I think
December.
it was. Yeah.
Oh no, it's December. She's a holiday. She's around Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
100%.
That's right.
And we were talking about this before the show started. Amanda goes to West's family member or friend's wedding in Italy.
Yeah.
And she let Kyle go alone to Andrea's wedding in Italy. And because I think sometimes people give her a pass, like, oh, maybe it's hard for her to get out of bed or do whatever. And it's like, no, listen, again, we've said it last episode. If that's the case, then you need to tell us that.
Yeah.
Because what I'm seeing is a chick who hates her husband
Yeah.
and doesn't want to go. And by the way, that's your mutual friend.
Yeah.
You are also friends with Andrea. I'm assuming you know Lexi. You don't know these two people from a hole in the wall, but
Yeah.
you're going because West asked you?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get the out of here with that.
Maybe West told her that she could be on the Ozarks.
Oh, he lied to you.
He did.
So August 4th, Kyle's birthday. Kyle says, you, Amanda, and calls her a dumbass bitch. Wes comforts Amanda and says, Amanda, I love you. And then, so early September 2025, Summer House season 10 ends filming. And then fall 2025, Ciara and West have 2 sleepovers where they kiss and slept next to each other. And then In the City begins on September 2025. September 17th, the Summer House spinoff In the City is announced. September 21st, West goes on a date with Mia Aloria, who we find out later that Amanda was at his house pre-gaming before that date. So she's hanging out at West's house in September. This is right after she moved out of her own house.
And hasn't this ever happened to you when you were younger? Like maybe you start like dating, like, because when you're dating a bunch of people, you can start hooking up with someone that is still dating or you're still dating
Yeah.
and they have a date planned because they planned it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you guys literally just met 4 days ago. And it's like, well, I'm not going to cancel my whole life, but like, I really just want to come back and be with you, but I don't want to cancel on this person. So I'm just going to go and I'm not going to do anything, but like, you'll be here waiting. It almost seems like it's one of those things. Do you know what I'm saying?
It totally is, because it's also like I'm sure that Wes told her I've got a date, whatever, and then she's like, oh, I'll come, like let's have some drinks before it, I'll prep, whatever. But that's just her getting her juices on him before he goes out.
Yeah.
That's her like doing a little territory claiming.
Yes.
Getting the she probably just stayed there. He might come back tonight.
Put a sweatshirt on. Oh, I got
know.
your sweatshirt and sweatpants on. I'm gonna watch a movie.
Yeah. Or like left there with his sweatshirt and hat on so that like she's photographed. Like she's just crazy like that, you know? So she probably walked home from there with like his clothes on at like the very least. I don't know, but I know. We don't know, but we know.
You don't know.
You don't know. And then September 25th, Amanda tells Kyle she is moving out at their anniversary dinner. September 26th, Wes posts a photo dump with pictures sitting across the table from Amanda drinking Aperol spritzes. Like, this thing is so detailed. I mean, like, that's all we really, like, it started. I am a firm believer that something happened. They one time before Summer House.
Same.
And then spent that whole summer, like, as like, you know, star-crossed, like a forbidden love, you know, and then counting down to the day of, because we see him say, or so the lip readers think that he said, one more day, when they were saying like on the last day of Summer House, one more day. That's it. It's the last day or something like that.
Yeah.
And then she went to her hotel, and we all know who met her at the hotel. You don't go get a hotel unless you're like going to Pound Town.
I'll be booking a hotel tonight.
Okay, we can get out of this. I wrote a little brief farewell to Wes Wilson, but like it's really not that good because I just didn't
let us be the judge of that.
And I also like once again like didn't ask for the teleprompter to be put up, so would just have to read it off of here, and I don't know, it's not even that great.
Okay, but hold on, question.
Yeah,
I want to hear it, but we could workshop it. But do you want to personally workshop it and read it to us tomorrow, because tomorrow's technically his last episode?
Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. And you want to know something else that I think is kind of, this is a conspiracy. I haven't seen this anywhere. No one's saying this, but I just have this feeling. I think that he probably knew that Wes was going to be out, because I think Kyle probably said, and listen, we've heard Kyle say like, I would never stop someone from filming. I would never get in the way of anyone making money. Well, you did that to Hannah Burner. So like, we all remember what we remember. Okay. And it's fine. It's in the past.
Maybe he learned his lesson, and that's why he would never do it again.
Right.
That's what I like to think.
I think that's what I thought too. But I kind of feel like Kyle is in control here. This is Kyle's Summer House. This is Kyle's spinoff, and Lindsay as well. So the fact that they got Wes to come on and do this like conversation, and Kyle's like, and Wes wanted to do it alone. He wanted to do it mano a mano. And Kyle said, everything else that we've ever done together has been on camera. This should be on camera too. So I think that he convinced Wes to do it just because it's like, we started on camera, let's end it on camera or whatever. And I think that he gave Wes this chance. Like Wes thinks he's going over there to like have this chance to like, because he's going to be on other shows and he's going to be coming back to Summer House, and so he's got to like kind of make it good. And Kyle's going to like, okay, bro, I'll let you do it. Okay, fine. Just come over and we'll have the cameras here. Because also at the same time, Lindsay's doing that with Amanda. So it really seems to me like Kyle and Amanda both knew. They probably had their little meeting and they were like, this guy, we are not working with this guy anymore. He's dead to me. I will not step foot anywhere. And I've got a contract, and you better figure it out, because do you really think that they want to see him, or they want to see us, the people that have been here for 10 years and brought you all of this and whatever. And I think that they knew that they were going to fire West, and they got him to shoot one more.
Oh yeah.
To kind of in a way, in such a baiting way, in such a way that Kyle could ask him a bunch of questions, but it would seem like Kyle's doing this for you. Wes, you asked for this, and Kyle was like, interesting, I'll get back to you, and then probably had like, here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
this is this guy's, and we got to film it now because we want to fire him because Summer House is starting now, like July 4th, right? And what is today? June 16th?
Oh, in 5 minutes they start.
Yeah, they start in like 5 seconds. And I think that when they filmed it, because we see West on his podcast talk about how like he did not know this was airing right now. He said he didn't know if he was shooting this for In the City or for Summer House. So he's already thinking if it's for In the City, then chronologically, it's not going to be able to happen until the end of the season. Or if it's Summer House, it's not going to be able to happen until like...
That's right.
However far down. He's thinking that he's going to say all these things. I love him, man. I really love her so much. Like, because he knows that down the road, they'll be broken up. But right now... he's going to prove that he did this for love and like it's not going to come back and bite him. And then when he found out that it was going to be airing this, like he was shocked. He did not know that this was airing. He was pissed also because he thought, oh, the reunion's finally over. Like, I really think that Kyle got the last, like the biggest laugh heard round the globe. Yeah. Like, because Wes didn't know, you fired. But we're going to get you to come back and say a bunch of pussy ass, bitch ass shit because you're groveling right now because you think we're going to start filming for Summer House next week and you're not coming. You're not coming, as my dad would say. We're not going.
I got to say, there needs to be a warning label on this kid. Don't believe anything coming out of his mouth.
No.
I was just thinking when you were saying, oh, he probably thinks, oh, I'm going to be back for this or that or whatever.
I got something in development.
Totally.
I'm an excitive producer.
You had something in development. You don't have something in development.
Yeah.
If they were to make the ill-fated decision to put him on Traitors or something, if I was on one of those shows with him, my stance would be, I don't even care if you are a faithful, vote him out now.
Yeah.
Because you cannot trust anything he does. He would sell his mother down the river for a song. Just get him away from me.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God you did, Bravo. And don't ever put him on another show again. We're good.
I have a feeling that like I think that probably Wes pitching a show, because Wes is, I'm sure he charms the pants off of everyone. That he's talking to. So as he's pitching this show, I'm sure it sounds like, oh, and these are Wes' friends and Wes knows what he's doing. And like he brings such the heat here and people love him. And like, we like working with him. And he's just like such a pleasure or whatever, because like he is, until you know that like he's full of shit and you can't rely on him for anything. And like his word means absolutely nothing. But I could see Bravo kind of taking a dive into like what really should be on MTV, like the Ozarks summer, like that's Jersey Shore, the Ozarks. Like that's an MTV, that's just trashy, you know? Like this isn't a Bravo show. Bravo shows are about rich bitches in Hermes and, you know, this is not a Bravo show, but I'm assuming he probably got it as far as he did. Also, I heard that, who's the other dude, oh my God, who I love, Mad Men.
John Hamm.
Yeah. Bravo superstar. I heard rumors that he also, because is he maybe from there too? So like maybe he was kind of like, yeah, this is actually pretty great. I think he might, it was just all rumors. Now, Bravo didn't confirm any of this stuff, but like I've heard it a little bit. But I think that Kyle maybe helped, you know, snap out of it. You know, like you don't want to do a show with Wes Wilson in a place that you guys never even thought of going before. Like, You go to Martha's Vineyard, you go to South Carolina, you go to the Hamptons. You might come to Santa Barbara one day, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I was going to say Santee B, Malibu.
Yeah, but like you don't go to the Ozarks.
I know nothing about the Ozarks, so I'll go with you. But
you got to watch it. It's a great show. Jason.
No, it's too dark for me.
It's pretty dark, but it's really good. If you like Jason Bateman, it's really good.
Timmy goes there every year.
Well, we're gonna go to In the City next. So like, subscribe, hype, tell a friend, and we'll see you over there.
Yeah, we'll see you there, and we'll see you for the aftermath tomorrow and the Valley. And what's next? Is Summer House? Is this over? Like, are we now just like waiting until...
That's it. We're done. YouTube channel's closing up shop.
What are we going to do with all the cameras? We'll film the cats.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's going to be a cat
if we just did a 24/7 cat channel, we would have more subscribers and make more money in 5 days.
And you wouldn't have to work.
Look
we
at
could
this.
just be on vacation
you're missing
all
right
day
now.
long.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, she was just had her head flopped over the side of it like a real dummy.
Oh my goodness, Minnie. They're so
like
cute.
Real dumb old dummy.
Someone sent me something in a big box and it's bee-sized. It's Bee's box. And she sits in, literally, the other day I couldn't find her. And how do you lose a 30-pound cat? Like, that's pretty tough. And then I remembered, I went to all her favorite spots. She wasn't in any of them. And I said, she's in her box. That's pretty cute stuff. Now I can never throw this box out.
Did we say goodbye? Goodbye.
Oh, we said bye. I said like, subscribe, hype, and tell a friend. But we can say more byes.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Come on.
Want another beer?